Hello my friends, thank you for joining me for another episode of Crafty Fridays. It's spring, the sun's out, it's shining. It's not as hot as I'd like it to be, but it's still quite nice. I get to kind of debut my headband fashion, which I think I'm going to be rocking the entire summer, just so you guys are aware of it. So today's craft is alcohol fire art. I know it sounds kind of crazy. It's really a simple craft. I always like to do simple yet impressive. That's my MO. You're using fire, so I just want you to take a little caution. I do not have a fire extinguisher, but I hope you guys do. I'm going to have water and also flour on hand just in case it gets out of control, but it really shouldn't. It should be a controlled fire. So I gotta show you guys the materials for this pretty simple craft. The star of the show is rubbing alcohol. I got this one at Target, but you can always get alcohol from the 99-cent store. You know how that goes. You also need alcohol ink. It's an alcohol-based ink. I got this for $11.99 at Michael's. But Michael's always has a 40% off coupon. If you ever go to michaels.com and coupons, you have to put in your zip code and pick your store. I was a little greedy and I bought two, but I made friends with the girls at Michael's, so I got 35% off my entire purchase. So in the end, I think it kind of evened out. Plus, I love this craft. I've done it before, and I know I'm going to be using alcohol at another time. You also need a frame. It has to be a glass pane frame. I got these at the 99-cent store, and I actually was a little nervous because it was from the 9-cent store that it wasn't glass, but when I read it, it literally says wall mount or easel back horizontal or vertical display glass plane. So you want to make sure it's a glass plane because we're actually only going to be using the pane to do the fire art on. And that's all the materials you need. It's time to get crafty. I'll see you guys on the other side of this tutorial. Bye. Remove glass from picture frame. Drop alcohol ink on glass. Add rubbing alcohol. Move panel around, mixing ink and creating an abstract design. Light it on fire and watch it burn. Once fire is out, put burnt glass back into frame. Enjoy! Hi guys, we made it to the other side of the tutorial. I mean, I say it every time, but it's the truth every time. I love this tutorial. It literally took 5 minutes to make. It's really cool to do with your kids. It's definitely a adult supervision kind of craft because you're playing with fire. I forgot to say you needed a lighter, but you do. I had a long stem lighter that I already had here. You could probably use another kind of lighter, the kind of close Bic one, but I thought the long stem one was a little bit better. Nothing really got that hot. All of the fire stayed on the glass pane, and it dried so fast I was able to touch it as soon as the ink wasn't on fire anymore. I used 91% alcohol, just in case you guys were wondering. I mean, yes, and yes. It reminds me of the marbling I did a few weeks ago, only in picture form. I tried to kind of use all the colors, and I noticed when I use a lot of the blues or the greens, it got a little darker, which I like. But if you guys really want a fun spring type craft, you might want to stay away from the blues and the darkness. But how cool is this green? I really do love them. I do. I don't know where I'm going to hang them yet, but I'm going to hang them somewhere. So, how easy. So easy. This craft was really, really easy. Thank you guys for joining me for Crafty Fridays. I had a good time. I hope you had a good time. Bye.